Please go to bed. Please go to sleep. And leave me alone. Please. Please go to bed. Please go to sleep. Please don't come out here to this smoke-filled veranda and kick me in the nuts yet again. Please don't do that. This is a kind of like indirect prayer. I'm praying to God that my wife doesn't come out and kick me between the legs one more time. I'm praying that she will go to bed and go to sleep. And then I will have this broadcast all to myself. It's been a hell of a day. I finished up the duck pond. I still have to get a really massive filter and aerator put in there, but it's doing good. Today was a massive struggle. I am posting the 5-part series on the construction of the duck pond as I go. Now tonight I would like to focus on North Korea. I live in South Korea. So I have a lot to say about North Korea. Yeah. Oh. I guess the child momentarily lost her mother. It happens. It happens. Anyway, she'll find her mother. So, what do I have to say about the Koreas? So much. I can't possibly do it all here, but where to begin? Okay, I guess I'll begin with rents, just to keep this nominal. Like, this is the nightly newsfeed wrap-up, so I'm going to go to rents. China, treatment of Occupy movement protesters proves U.S. applies double standard in human rights accusations. China cited the treatment of protesters participating in the Occupy Wall Street movement, stating that their arrests can provide a glimpse of the truth regarding the United States' so-called freedom and democracy. I won't go into the article, but the headline is sufficient because North Korea recently, I think recently, released a documentary that, and I'll link it here. I'll take the time to annotate it and link it. I'll provide the link. Okay, so when Kim Jong-il died and there were all the millions of people weeping and wailing and gnashing their teeth in the streets, I heard it from fellow expatriates here. I saw it on the Western media. They're all a bunch of brainwashed idiots, and they are just faking it. Well, no. No. The interesting thing about the North Korean documentary, which shines a blazing spotlight on Western media propaganda and consumerism, shows Americans just like North Koreans for Kim Jong-il in states of extreme emotional expression. And then it asks the question, is it because they found God? No. It's because they just won a new kitchen set, or they just won a new pair of sneakers. And it's brilliant. It's brilliantly done. It makes a very valid and concise point that human emotion can be directed in every which way. Like a mighty river. Human emotion is like a mighty river. And if you are a banker, you control the banks. And you direct the river whichever way you decide. Okay? And that is actually a part of the etymology of the word bank and currency. It's true. Okay, so this North Korean documentary really pretty well throws it back in the face of the Western oligarchs and their controlled media. So what is North Korea? I'll tell you that I've been in jail here. I was in jail for writing nasty, angry emails at a certain upstart faction in this country, and they are not very welcome. I will leave it at that. The cops were very good to me, very nice to me, and I explained to them my motives. I told them about the situation, and they listened, and they were very nice and very kind. Okay, where was I going with this? Jail. I lost track. I'll just say that that certain faction of people, they're not doing too good here in Korea. And the North Koreans are very much aware of that faction's dealings. And they do not approve. I lost a thread. That upsets me. I was going somewhere with that. But anyway, the cops here are good. And it takes 2 to 3 generations to really corrupt a police force. So I think they're behind schedule. North Korea, okay, they tell you that that country is a hellhole of starving zombie idiots with below 100 IQs that are just starving and eating their own feces, and they're just a bunch of retarded automatons, and it's not true. It's not the case. It is a nation of intelligent, very well educated people, and they are very well educated with regard to globalism and international organized criminality. They love their leaders for protecting them from the ravages of international corporatism, and that is why they wept and cried at the death of their dear leader. This is why I just remembered when I was in jail, they questioned me, do you support North Korea? Do you support the leadership there? I was walking on eggshells. I said, well, I don't support any government or any leadership that shits on people, and I'm sure that that leadership has done its fair share of shitting on people. But that said, I'm really interested in the people of North Korea, and they are a very high grade, high caliber, high quality people. You only need to get on YouTube and type in North Korean children playing guitar, and what you will see is not the exception but the rule. They are very highly gifted, highly talented, highly intelligent people. And if you want further proof, get on Google Earth and go inspect the country for yourself. You can zoom in, you can fly around like a Taoist immortal and just... There's another farming village with traditional houses, and each house is surrounded by a big garden growing food. And then you can click on a YouTube video or a photo and you can see it from ground level. It's an amazing country. Those people are doing just fine, and they're very happy to be living outside the dynamo. I better check on my time. Going on 11 minutes here. Yeah, that's what I have to say about North Korea. I was asked while under detention for writing angry emails at you-know-who. If you had a choice to live here or in America or in North Korea, what choice would you make? And I believe that was the only time that I replied, do I need an attorney? Cops are really good here. Really nice. And I'll try to link this too. I have a Love and Light blog, youtube.com/FargonLovesKorea, and I try to showcase there all the reasons that I think that the New World Order will fail here. I think my wife must have drunk some caffeine because she is on a whirling dervish, whirlwind cleanup fest, and I'm not going to have any peace tonight. Okay, I still have some time left, so I'm going to go back to rants and find one more thing to pick on. 30,000 drones over U.S., a weaponized police state. How much more bullshit are you going to put up with? Laying foundations for nuclear war on Iran. I don't think that's going to happen. Did Obama kill his grandmother? Very strange. Won't get into it. 45 signs China is colonizing America. Well, maybe America needs to be colonized. Hope it's for the best. Lloyd's of London preparing for Euro collapse. I don't think it's going to happen. Terraforming, alien or human, it's here. Shit, man, this stuff just goes on and on and on. You're the hard drive. Digital data can be stored in DNA, and I don't doubt that for 1 nanosecond. So, there it all is. Door slam. Inexplicably angry wife. Slamming doors. I don't know. Honestly don't know. But I do know that North Korea is a nice country. And the only other country that I've been to that compares in my imagination is Laos. And when is the last time you saw Laos in a news item? That is a Taoist country. Okay, I gotta sign out. Things are getting hairy here. Things are on a tear. This is James Fargon, over and out. Over and out.